welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you my updated TBR. I did my last TBR video in February 2015, I believe, and a lot has changed since then, so I want to show you my new TBR. Currently there are 8 books on my TBR as of 30th January of 2017, and I will go from what has been on my TBR for the longest time to what has been on my TBR for the shortest time. First book is really a book that is quite old, that has been on my TBR since I started BookTube, and that is Behind the Mirrors by Ulrike Schweikart. I still haven't read it. I acquired a lot of Ulrike Schweikart books in the meantime and read all of them, but this I still haven't. Although I have been to Vienna myself and I really want to kind of go back there and revisit Vienna in my mind because I really love being there. And I mean, it's even signed, look. It's my only Ulrike Schweikart book that is signed and I still haven't read it. And this is kind of the only really old book that has been on my TBR for longer than a year. So the next book has been on my TBR since August 2016, and that is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. I was really excited for this book when it originally came out, but then never really got around to reading it. I did own this book twice at one point because I pre-ordered the US edition that was signed and it was like not coming and was said to be coming in like a month or two, and I didn't want to wait that long, so I ordered the UK edition, and then woo, miracle, the US edition was shipped, and then I had both, and I chose to send back the really expensive US edition, although it was signed, because the UK edition was just prettier. The thing I have with UK books is that they are pretty massive. They're a little bit taller than the tall US editions, if you know what I mean, and then they just have gigantic pages. I mean, look, this book is bigger than my head, and then the font is not that big to begin with, and it takes quite some time to read a page in such a format. And I can speak from experience. I started this book twice now and never really got far into it, and I've read A Little Life that has basically the same format, and I think I sat on one page for 5 minutes. So yeah, that's kind of not really motivating when you read this. The next book is also a J. Kristoff book, and that is Storm Dancer, also in the UK edition. I haven't heard the best things about it because it seems that the Japanese culture isn't that well portrayed in this book. Although it's a steampunk fantasy book, but you know, it clearly draws from the Japanese culture, and it isn't that well researched from what I've heard, but I will see. And I have some experience with Japanese culture because I'm really interested in it, so let's see if I will like it. Then I have the 5th volume in the Michael Vey series by Richard Paul Evans, Michael Vey and the Storm of Lightning. I personally prefer this series in German. I kind of like the first 2 books better when I read them in German, although I still really like the series and I like the series overall. I would definitely keep those books around for my children to read because I think it's just a great character to grow up with. The next book I got for my birthday, and that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This is like a book that I've been wanting to have for so long, but I am really picky and I'm one of those persons who prefers hardback over paperback, so I never really got around to buying this book because it's freaking expensive. Then I have an entire trilogy, and that is the Kindred Spirits trilogy by Nika Stevens. It's like a really massive book. It has about 700 pages, I believe. It was way cheaper to get the whole entire trilogy than just the first volume, so here I am having the entire trilogy since November. The next book is a Christmas themed book by the king of Christmas fiction, again, Richard Paul Evans, Grace. He puts out a Christmas book about every year, and I like his Christmas books. There are better, there are worse. Some of those Christmas books are my least favorite books of him so far, but in general I just like picking up a Christmas book. But this seems to be a darker Christmas inspired story, so it's not like a feel-good story. I believe it's going to be pretty sad. I guess that's why I haven't picked it up yet. I purchased like a ton of Richard Paul Evans Christmas stories last year. I believe I purchased 4 books and read 2 last year and 1 already this year because the book just arrived this year. And the last book that I'm currently reading and that won't be on my TBR for much longer is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. So those are all the books on my TBR. I'm pretty happy that my TBR has gone down so much. I started last year with 37 books, I believe, or 35 books, basically the highest TBR I ever had. Like, yeah, I'm so privileged to have only so little books on my TBR. I know, but it was always too much for me, and I kind of still feel pressured by those 8 books. So yeah, hopefully they will be gone very soon, but I've become a slow reader, so will stick with me for quite a while, I guess. So those are all the books on my TBR. How many books do you have on your TBR, and do you feel pressured by your TBR? Please let me know. If you want to see what TBR books I had 2 years ago, I will link this video up here. If you want to see my last video, then click here, and if you want to subscribe, then click on the button, but please remember to hit the little bell button as well so you get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you soon with another. Goodbye!